Welcome back on this Friday afternoon. Devin Hruska with Hruska's Kolache is here today. And if you don't know what Kolache is, it's actually, isn't this dish like a way old, like centuries old, but it's now making somewhat of a comeback in the sense that it's basically a stuffed pastry, right?
Right, right. They're really popular down in Texas, and that's where I'm from. I'm from the Houston area, and my family is Czech. And so because of that, we just came up here in Utah and we realized there were no kolaches here for breakfast.
Right,
and we were like, what the heck? So now we brought them here.
Okay, so tell us what these are, because I know we have a savory version here, but you can make sweet version. There's all kinds of variations you can make that actually make up a kolache.
Yeah, so there's two types.
Okay.
You have your sweet ones, which are right here. These are the more traditional kind. These are actually called kolaches.
They basically look like a Danish.
Right, they look like a Danish. So they're filled with cream cheese and different other fillings that we make homemade in-house. And then we also have the savory kind. And those are actually called klobásnik.
How's that again?
Klobásnik.
Klobásnik? Okay.
Yeah, so that's more of like a Polish-Texan, Czech mix of cultures all in one little happy little bun.
Interesting.
So yeah, so that's your savory kind.
And we're going to put one of those together today. All right. What do we have here?
So we are making our chicken cilantro omelet.
Oh, that sounds good.
And this is what it looks like. In the ingredients, of course, you have eggs, and then you do poblano peppers. Sometimes at the store they're called pasilla peppers, so kind of know the difference there, but they're still the same thing. We have fresh cilantro, cheese, cheddar cheese, salt, pepper, granulated garlic, some little bit of fresh jalapenos, and some red onions. This
will definitely have a little bit of a kick to it, right?
Just a tad bit. So we don't use too much of the fresh jalapeno, and the poblano peppers, actually, it's not quite as spicy, but has a lot of flavor. So
very nice. Do you like take the seeds out of the jalapenos?
We actually keep all the seeds in.
Oh,
so,
wow, okay.
Yeah, but we make in such large batches that just the little bit kind of adds a little bit of...
Very nice. So you mix it all together, you get this kind of concoction here. Now, how are we going to put that into this?
So what I was going to do really quick is show a presentation of just right after we cook the eggs, we put in fresh cilantro. So, because you don't want to cook that because it loses all the flavor and whatnot. So the best way to do it is keep this attached, and then you kind of just twist it like that. And then, of course, I'm nervous, so it's not going to be my best presentation ever.
No cutting off of fingers on TV.
No cutting off of fingers. So then that kind of just doesn't get in your way.
Right.
And then, you know, you do that. So then you have your fresh cilantro. Okay, and you mix that in, and you just toss that in.
Love the smell of fresh cilantro.
It's delicious. It's a great flavor. Yeah, it's good flavor. That's all I have to say about that. And then just some fresh cheese. Okay. And then you have your filling for our chicken cilantro omelet kolache, okay? And you have, you know, and the cheese melts in there, and it's just delicious. So, okay, so now we're gonna fill it. So I'll teach you how to fill it really quick.
Okay, please do.
So this is our dough. This is our secret recipe dough, so I couldn't give you all the recipe online.
Okay.
So if you wanna use any other type of dough, that's totally fine. Okay, so you get a nice scoop. Okay, and I'll let you do it.
Okay.
As well. So you want to flatten it out. This is a yeast-based dough.
Uh-oh, I hope I didn't just turn the thing on here. We'll know in about 45 seconds.
Something will start sizzling.
Okay, is that good enough, or do I need more?
That's perfect right now. So then you take the edges and you wrap them up, and you want a nice little pinch here.
Oh boy, I don't think I'm gonna get a pinch. I feel like it's gonna be, it's gonna come apart.
No, you're good. You're
okay.
Good. Yeah, you want to get a pinch, and you don't want to fold, so you don't want too much bread and dough overlay.
Over the top,
so then you'll just get like just a giant bite of dough rather than an even distribution.
Okay.
Okay, and then you have that, and you put that down.
There you go.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. That looks beautiful.
See, perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so then that's what you do there, and then you put that in the oven for a little bit of time, you know, depending on how many you have. This probably would take like 12 minutes or
These are the finished product right here?
And these are your finished product.
Tell us about your locations. You have a location well established down in Provo, a new location in Sugar House here in Salt Lake.
In Sugar House, yeah. The address is 2030 South, 900 East, and it's really great. It just started up in May, and we're kind of getting things going there, but it's really fun, so go take a visit.
Check them out. A combination of European food and Texas flair as well right here in Utah. Love that. Devin, thanks so much for being in.
Thank you so much, Andrew.
Thanks for showing us something new. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, over to you, Shara.